kid. It's the 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 kid. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're alive. We're here. We're here. We're here. We're here. Stuff has gone down. This has been a pretty event-filled day. I put out some certain videos, things happened, but even as I speak, there have been certain developments that have happened that your boy pretty much has to respond to. Because stuff has gone down. Stuff has gone down. So, again, remember guys, if you're in here, hit that like button, smack that like button, elbow that like button. Remember, show some love to your boy HH, for your boy half up there. I remember guys, I'll probably put out a video about this right now. If you want extra exclusive content, think about becoming a Patreon. The link is right down there below in the description box. Think about becoming a Patreon and gain access to exclusive content that is for football content, movie content, anime content, music content, all on your boy's Patreon page, man. So remember, the link is right there below to link in there and pledge some money. Support your boy with a pledge each month and gain access to some nice exclusive content, man. So, where do we begin? I think there's only one place to begin. Okay, I don't like to mince words. I don't like to words with mint. Okay. Shout out to my Martian boys out there, man. Trust me, Mars, what's up, man? What trying to roll in Mars. So, this is how we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll like this. Paulo. Now, Juventus are pretty much all set to say good night, la la la, to your boy Paulo Dybala. That is what is being said right now, that they're all happy and they're all ready to say goodbye to your boy Paulo. Because what we are hearing is Dybala's agent is in London. That was what I now heard. Now, I'm looking through Football Italia, and Football Italia is reporting that Dybala is so pissed off with Juventus trying to force him out that Dybala apparently is going to fly to the UK himself. The shows the aisle, Boris Johnson's place, that clown, to try and maybe force this move. Because I've got many elements of how I want to break this down. But I think that's if it is true that Dybala is angry that Juve are trying to force him out, and he's even forcibly going to England to try and say what's up, that's in line with what I've been thinking about Dybala. From me saying, Dybala, if you're not guaranteed a first team spot at Juve, Sarri cannot promise you first team for football, make the move to Man United. Because you can sort United all you want. Yes, they're a Europa League team. Yes, they're no longer elite. Yes, they're struggling to be relevant. Yes, Solskjaer is a rookie. Yes, it's a step down going to United from Juventus. But would you rather sit on the bench for a great team or be a starter for a team who were once great but are now trying to be great? Bro, I think personally for me, I'll take the latter. I'll take the latter. And that's where we stand. Because this is the kind of purchase that United need. Wan-Bissaka was a good signing. The Caucasian Usain Bolt is cool, but I don't know who Daniel James is. Sorry. No offense to Daniel James, but United fans can't be excited by the signing of Daniel James. That's ridiculous. But if you give me a Paulo Dybala, I'm not going to get it. If you give me a Paulo Dybala, now we're talking. See, now we can speak. Now we can exchange numbers. Now we can say what's up. Okay, if you can give me a Paulo Dybala, you can say what's up. Because because before I deal with Juventus, I just want to just focus United right now. Now, let's just say, because for me, this is a player that they need. I think what they were missing was creativity. They were missing someone with creativity, somebody who could hold on to the ball and little dink over the top, hold the ball, nice little through pass. Somebody who had a bit of inventiveness on the ball. Because what the issue that you are having is Mata is he's past it. He no longer has it because he's too old. And Pogba is having to do too much. So Pogba was the creator. Pogba was the central midfielder trying to keep possession. And Pogba was also the guy doing the tackles. When I said it was just a guy who, just a pure, natural number 10. That was what United were missing, just a pure, natural number 10 to help create for Martial and Rashford. They didn't have that. So when you looked at a lot of United games, there was no strategy, especially when after the bump, after Solskjaer obviously went on his winning run. Afterwards, there was no real structure as to what they were doing. And what gives you definition and structure, especially when you're going on forward, is that's your number 10. Barcelona have it in your boy Messi. You know, Juventus, they were missing that as well. But you could argue that's why they probably brought in Ramsey. And we'll deal with Juve. Man City, of course, they got it in your boy David Silva. Liverpool, you could argue they have it in your boy Sadio Mane. And even Firmino. Everyone, you need that creative force and that creative fluid. Now, Dybala going to United is not a guaranteed top 4. No, it's not. Because Solskjaer is still a rookie. Okay, so Dybala moving to United doesn't change the fact that Solskjaer is a rookie coach, who I believe is going to get sacked by Christmas. You know, I don't think Solskjaer is going to stay out the season. But, this helps Solskjaer as much as possible. It helps him. It assists him. You know, it gives him all the help he wants, because when you're a rookie, you know, when you've just come out of nursery school, you know, when you're like a novice, the best thing you need are guys to ride with you. You what up, Hazem, what up? That's my my second in command in the in the hangars, man. What up, my man Hazem, man? Trust me, that guy's my super secretary right there, man. What's up, man? Hazem, we're gonna talk Cutrone, bro. We're gonna talk Cutrone later on. So it's very exciting. But despite that, if United can announce Dybala as a signing, and they can keep hold of Pogba, you've got Wan-Bissaka there, you've got Shaw there, I think United are looking all right, personnel-wise. Let's deal with Juventus. You can insult Dybala all you want. He's no longer clutch. He's no longer relevant. He's declining. He can't even get into the Argentina team. Blah, 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 blah. When last was Dybala truly amazing? Juve fans, are you telling me in 2019 you're going to sign off on Aaron Jeremiah Ramsey being better than Dybala? I'll just put that there. Are you going to sign off on Aaron Jeremiah Ramsey being better than Dybala? Anybody, I will not have any fat shaming of Hazard in this live show. Stop it right now. No fat shaming of Hazard in this show. He's top 3. If you push me, he's top 2. Respect a top 3 player in the world. Have some respect. So that's what I'm saying. Because for Juventus, if you now let go of Dybala, I get it. He's not been at his best. He's not been riding through. If there's a player who I feel could really work well in that Sarri system, it's Dybala. Technically good, focus on technique, no speed, keeping the ball, quick, nice, intricate passes. I think Dybala could work really well in it. So could Ramsey, but that's my thing. In 2019, are we saying that Ramsey is a better player than Dybala? Because if that's what we're saying, then okay. Because I get it. I understand. Dybala he's been suffering. Dybala has been suffering because, trust me, there was a time when Dybala was world class. I had this guy at tier 2, and this guy was the darling of Juventus. He was the darling of Juventus, and I said, bro, this is the future of Argentina. This is the guy that will take over the Argentina team after Messi goes. And I've always said, you know what, if a coach and manager is good enough and clever enough, there is space for both Dybala and Messi to coexist. So I've always come out and said and come up with that plan. Dybala is still quality. And sometimes what you need is the system. You just need the right system, the right environment. Juventus, you've got to be very careful with what you're doing because you're letting go of a very talented player. Remember, what do you want? You want to win the Champions League. That's what you want. See that if Allegri was still coach, I would understand him getting rid of Dybala. I don't understand it because I think for Allegri's system and his team, there was no space for Dybala. Sarri is a totally different coach from Allegri. Completely different coach from Allegri. And I think that under Sarri, with Cristiano coming in, I think it could be interesting. But maybe it gets deeper. It gets deeper. Perhaps because Juventus wants Lukaku, United are saying the only way that we're going to give you Lukaku is if you give us Dybala. And that's where the real question lies. Is that a deal worth taking? Should Juventus give up? Because I get it, Zukic is getting old, but should Juventus give up Dybala in order to get Lukaku? I think that's risky, guys. Remember, guys, hit that like button. If you're in there, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Support your boy. Hit that like button if you're in the thingy. That's risky. Lukaku is a good finisher, and yes, Juventus, they need a striker. 100%. 100%. Juventus, they need a striker. 1000%. But if I'm Juventus, I can't give you Dybala for Lukaku. I can't do it. I want Lukaku. Yeah. I want a striker. I want, you know. And I think that guy can ride on the Sarri system, you know. And I think Lukaku with Cristiano, I think that could be a match made in heaven. I'm not sure whether I can give you Paulo Dybala for Lukaku. So, guys, that's where it is right now. But look, man. But I have to reiterate this. You have to understand this. United fans, if they announce Dybala, that's a huge signing. That is a huge signing because Dybala is a player who is just low on confidence and just needs to rediscover his form. So United fans should be happy, but they should also be cautious. Don't make the mistake that, oh my gosh, we got Dybala, boom, top 4, we're back. United are back. No, don't do it. Because if United get Dybala, is Solskjaer the manager to get the best out of Dybala? That's the question. Does he have the coaching quality to look at Dybala and be like, I know how to fit into this team, and I know how to get the best out of you. I know how to bring back your goal scoring. I know how to bring you back into that player that played so well inside that hole and was so smart in picking up passes. And I know how to create a synergy between you, your boy Rashford, your boy Martial, and maybe your mate, your boy Labille, if Labille is still staying. So there are so many different things. And remember, Cristiano wants that 6th CL. He wants that 6th CL. I told you, man. I'll be speaking to Cristiano later on this week. I'll probably post the videos done because me and him we're gonna have a long conversation, and we've got a lot of things to talk about. So when I speak to him, I think he's going to talk about how he wants that 6th CL. Is Lukaku the answer for the 6th CL? Not too sure. So let's move on right now to our next topic. Oh, let me hit the super chat right now. Shout out to my man James Alauri, Ahmad, who does great things. James Alauri, You're blessed. You're welcome. Thank you for your hard work and thank you for your contribution to the Half of Football Hut. So a £2 super chat from my boy James Olari, who says Lukaku will tear his Achilles. Bro. That's harsh, man. Go on. That's harsh. Come on. Have some respect for teams. Look, Lukaku in Sarri ball, I think it could work. It could work. Who knows? I think it could work. I have no idea, but I think it could work. All right. Next on the agenda, keeping with Juventus, the kid Moise Kean. The kid Moise Kean. I'm not sure what Juventus are smoking, and I don't know what their transfer thing is. So, you want to get rid of Dybala, and you want to get rid of a striker who played really well and is young and is a good option to have. Maybe you are just going all in on Lukaku. So Everton have apparently agreed a fee with Moise Kean, and Moise Kean is going to now head to Everton, but Juventus are putting in a buyback clause into it. So in case this guy's really good, they can always bring him back. But for me, I think this is huge for Everton. This is huge for Everton because any player of his age who can walk into the Juve team and G up the way that he did, the kid's got something. The kid's got something now. We've seen this before many times. I mean, what's it called? Wasn't Rooney supposed to be the white Pele? Wasn't Theo Walker supposed to be the next big thing? So we've seen young players come in and really do amazing things initially, but they never really realized their talents. But I think this is a great move for him, similar to Lukaku. Remember Lukaku at Chelsea? Looks like a flipping treehouse. He moved to Everton. Boom, the guy started scoring, rediscovered his form, and then he then suddenly just really became a much more professional finisher. So for Moise Kean, he's already been good at Juventus, but at Everton, I believe he's now going to be given a first choice starting spot. So it may be a case of where Marco Silva plays him and Richarlison, or it's a case where Richarlison plays out wide and Moise Kean is now the main striker. But whatever the case may be, I think this is very exciting for Everton. And I think what this shows is the Premier League have cash. And I want some of that cash. I deserve that cash. So the Premier League have a lot of cash. They know how to spend it. And this just shows that they really know how to flex it. So, because I think the reason why it's good is that it now makes the top four race even much more exciting, because Wolves, I mean, I'll get to Wolves and who they've bought. Guys are re-upping now. And guys are really saying, you know what? Bam, bada bing, badam, bada ba bing. You know? So, I get that he's young. You know, he's still unproven. But Juve, don't you want to just keep that like an ace in the pocket? That's what I'm saying. Don't you want to keep that as an ace in the pocket? Is it wise? Is it truly wise to just do away with your boy Moise Kean? That's what I'm saying. Is it wise? I'm not sure how wise it is personally. You know, because young, he can score. That's a good option to have. So Juventus are really they're going shit, but I just think it's great for Everton. How well will he do in the Premier League? I don't know. Because he's young and he came in and made an impact. That's not enough for me to be like, oh, okay. Like, this isn't like when you first saw Messi. Because when you first saw Messi, you're like, oh, all right, yeah, he's that dude. Yeah, this guy's going to be that dude. Because very easily, this guy could just be like, oh, he just had that amazing season. He comes to the Premier League and he's just a brick. Could very well happen. There is nothing that tells me that I should not put money with 1,000% certainty that this guy will ride and this guy will really operate at a high level. Sorry. Like, there's nothing there that tells me that. But I'll be watching very closely. But I just think that is a key big move from Everton. And I think what this shows is that Premier League guys, Arsenal, Tottenham, Chelsea, I know you're going for top 4. Look over your shoulder. Look over your damn shoulder, man. Because I think some other guys are coming in there. It's one of my favorite topics. Let's talk Labille. So, we've heard that Teddy Sheringham and what's his face? Teddy Sheringham and Bastian Schweinsteiger, quality midfielder, one of the best midfielders out there, especially 24-14. They have come out and they've said that United should sell Pogba. That's what they've said. That they think that the best move going forward is that they sell Paul Labille Pogba. And they think it will be the best for both parties if he gets sold. And Sheringham was coming out with some crap like, oh, his demeanor and everything shows that he doesn't want to play for United and his demeanor is poor. Shut the hell up, bro. Show me your World Cup. How many World Cups do you have? Get the hell out of here. Show some respect to a World Cup winner. Okay, show some respect to a freaking World Cup winner. But Schweinsteiger is his rights because he said, look, man, if a player doesn't want to stay and he wants to leave, let the player leave. Now, this links in well to obviously the whole thing with Dybala. So if United gets Dybala, does this mean that they now have leverage to be able to keep Pogba? Will Pogba stay, or is he more inclined to stay if one of his friends and a top player joins the club? That's a strong argument. That's a strong argument. But as we've been hearing in the news, 130 mil is what Real Madrid are trying to drop on United. 130 mil. That's what they're trying to drop. And this is where I stand on the whole thing, man. For United, I get it. You want to keep Pogba. I get it. I understand. If you have a quality player, of course you want to keep a quality player. Why would you want to keep a quality player? But sometimes in life, if you get punched in the face, you get punched in the face. Like, if you get punched in the face, you can't be like, oh no, again, I didn't get punched. I did not get punched in the face. No, everyone in the playground saw you get punched in the face. So you just have to accept you got punched in the face, and then now deal with the repercussions of being punched in the face. He said he wants to leave. And in Football 101, when a player wants to leave, you do what you can to sell him. Especially in the situation that Man United are in. Especially with the kind of manager they have in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It is imperative, it is important that every single player that he has wants to be at that club. Wants to be at that club. Because team morale is vital. Team morale is vital. And if it's me, man, I'm going to say, you know what? Let's Pogba leave. And I don't know what Real Madrid are playing at because I've said this many times before. I'll say it again. If Real Madrid don't get Pogba and all he can give me is Modric and Toni Kroos in our midfield, Real Madrid will go trophyless next season. Simple like that. Real Madrid will go trophyless next season. They need Pogba in our midfield. It is vital they get Pogba in that midfield. Without Pogba in that midfield to assist Hazard, who is going chill. I've spoken to Hazard. He's going to trim down. Relax, okay? The guy just came from holiday. Relax, okay? You have a lean, mean Hazard for all your hate out there. So, guys, just relax, man. Zad's going to... No, don't worry, man. Zad, man. Chill. So, if that happens, man, I think that then Real Madrid have something to really roll about. So for United, United should have sold Pogba months ago. From the moment he said they should have worked out a deal months ago, they should have just gone to Real Madrid and said, look, give us this 115, 120, 130, let's make a deal. But maybe, from what I'm hearing, from what I've been reading, Zidane has been pissed off because Perez and the Real Madrid, but have not really tabled a bid yet for United. Because trust me, if it's 130, United would be clowns to reject that. So how much? You got him for what, 70, 80, like 70, 80 mil? And you're going to be giving 130? Last I checked, and I'm not the greatest at maths. I never was. Okay? I was an academic brick, but I'm still alive. But last I checked, I think that's a profit. I think that means you're in the green. No, not black or red. I think you're in the green. So, bloody hell, go ahead and make that deal happen. Make that flipping deal happen. So, see, if United lose Pogba now, and all you can give me in that midfield is Scott McTominay. And I love McTominay. I'm a huge McTominay fan. I think the guy works hard. He tries hard. He's a great professional. You're not sniffing anything with McTominay as you're in your midfield. I'm sorry. So if you're rolling up to a game and Scott McTominay is your main midfielder, bro, you've got to forfeit. Like, then that's when you now introduce the forfeits rule. United can't go into a season with McTominay, especially when they're rolling with the young guns, Chelsea, who are gunning for that Champions League. Chelsea are gunning for that Champions League right now, so they're one of the Champions League favorites. So if United first game of the season, you're going up against the Champions League favorites with Scott McTominay in midfield, come on, you're gonna get baptized. You're gonna get baptized easily. So United have to be very careful that if they sell Pogba and they don't have a replacement, Chelsea will baptize them in Old Trafford. It'll get ugly. Okay, you're looking at a Pulisic hat-trick and a N'Golo Kante clinic. Okay, Pulisic will drop 3. He'll drop 3 at the Trafford, man, if you show up with Scott McTominay as your main midfielder, man. So that's it. So super chat here from Ran Nichols. Ran Nichols, thank you very much for the 199 super chat. The super chat helps to support your boy HH. It helps to keep this channel growing. It helps to fund things like this equipment and the new camera, and it helps to keep us going. So thank you very much for your super chat there. So Ran Nichols, who has the better teams, CONCACAF or Africa? I'd say Africa. You know, let's be real. I know Africa may not be as good as they were in the 90s, but Ryan, come on. I mean, who the hell is in CONCACAF? What is that? America and someone else? Come on, man. Come on, man. So yeah, for United, you have to be very careful, man. Like you're facing the Champions League favorites at Old Trafford. You can say if you roll up against the Champions League favorites without a proper midfield, either forfeit or the American Eagle is going to drop 3. He'll drop 3 and maybe an A. He'll drop 3 G's and an A. So you've been warned. What do we have here? Let's roll here, shall we? So Cutrone, Patrick Cutrone, who I call perhaps a tier 3 striker, has left AC Milan, his beloved AC Milan, and he joins Wolves. Yet again, this coincides with what I was talking about with regards to Everton, which is that the Premier League teams have money. They have cash, and I want some of this cash, because I need some money. But what this shows is that, the Premier League is going to be far more competitive next season, bro. And I think all those guys, Chelsea, Tottenham, United, have to get their act together, because for me, I said pound for pound, Wolves were the 4th best team in the Premier League. Pound for pound. Just specifically pound for pound, they were the 4th best team in the Premier League. So, coupling in with that, Wolves getting Cutrone, who I say, but he adds to the strike force that these guys already have. Bro, I think this makes Wolves very interesting. I told you, Espirito Santo, he's a tier 2 coach. Tier 2. Borderline tier 1. Based on when he has to work with borderline tier 1, but he's an upper tier 2 coach. Upper tier 2 coach, borderline tier 1. Borderline tier 1. So I think with Cutrone coming in for Wolves, this just shows that, man, watch out for Wolves. Watch out for Wolves, because I think this is that Wolves are going to maintain that expansive, attacking, counter-attacking, one such beautiful, aggressive, offensive for football that brought so much joy to a lot of people. Because a lot of people's second favorite team in the Premier League last season were Wolves. Based on what sounds so road with. They should have been in the flipping FA Cup final. And they should have denied City for getting that overrated treble, as they say. Pep, go get that flip and stop clang around. So yeah, see, put it this way. This is the best way to say it. For me, Cutrone for AC Milan, I said, nah, sorry. You can't go from Shevchenko to Cutrone. You can't go from George Weah to Cutrone. You can't go from that overrated Ibrahimovic to Cutrone. You can't do that. But he ain't crap. He's good. He's decent. I'll say probably can sneak into tier 3. But if you put him in Wolves, so he's bringing his experience playing for AC Milan and in Syria to England. Oh, I think we need to watch the Wolfpack. I think we need to make a very important look at the. Wait, he's 21? No way. Yeah, he's going to be older than 21. He's going to be older than 21. Are you sure? So, but we have to take a long look. Hazard, how do you feel, man? How do you feel about losing your boy Cutrone, man? How do you feel about losing your boy Oh, damn. Wow. Boy is young. The boy is young. Okay, so the boy is 21. So look, man, Wolves may have something interesting in their hands. And look, say this right now. Just right now. Wolves could get 5th. If Chelsea, Tottenham, or United are caught slipping, don't sleep on Wolves. So I'm saying, I'm not putting money down on them coming 5th. No. I'm not going to say they're going to top 4. Just don't sleep on the Wolves. That's what I'm saying. Don't sleep on the Wolves. All right. Guys, it's over. I've tried. I've persisted. I believe that we just have to accept that the James Rodriguez that we knew in 2014 is over. 2014 maths. That's about 5 years ago. 5 years ago. So, in case you're unaware, James Rodriguez is going to be staying at Real Madrid. No, Real Madrid. Well, some would say Madrid. Okay, 7-3. No. Shh. Benzema. Benzema's trash, by the way. He's going to be remaining at Real Madrid. But that was news I read about him staying at Real Madrid because the deal fell through between him going to Napoli or Atletico. But Zidane has come out and said he's not sure whether 100% James will be staying at Real Madrid, and he says that there's still a lot of time to go through in August. So I think the transfer window closes for La Liga, I think, at the end of August. So there could still be a chance. That he leaves Real Madrid. Because let me say right now, if James Rodriguez doesn't make the move to either Atletico or Napoli, where he can play the number 10, his career is done. It's finished. He'll forever be known as the 2014 World Cup merchant. Harsh, I know. But it is what it is. His strongest position is the number 10 position. It is. But he gets played out wide at Real Madrid, and that doesn't help anybody. So, question for the chat group in there: is James Rodriguez done? Is he finished? For people out there, is James Rodriguez done, or do you think that he can rejuvenate his career? He can make a comeback. Let me see what you guys are saying. Is he done? Is James Rodriguez done, finished, or do you think that he can somehow make a comeback, man? Do you think that he can maintain a. Come on, what do you think about James Rodriguez? Because look, every time I see this guy play for Colombia, I'm like, no man, this guy, he has something about him. He's got something about it. I mean, should Chelsea make oh, I was about to say that, should Chelsea make a bid? Bloody transfer ban, man. How can you ban a club for making transfer? How stupid is that? Chelsea are trying to win the Champions League. How do you expect us to win the Champions League if you can't buy players? Okay, but we're trying to get that CL. Okay, I told you Lampard is coming to get that CL. He won the CL in 2012, and he wants to win the CL as a manager. But it's going to be pretty hard to win a CL if you're not allowed to buy players. So I don't get it. Chelsea didn't break any rules. Okay, they didn't break any rules. So this must be a conspiracy. It must be a flipping damn conspiracy, which doesn't make any flipping sense. So yeah, man. For James Rodriguez, he needs to make that move. If it's between Atletico Madrid and Napoli, because Koke from Atletico said that he would actually welcome James coming in. Atletico look exciting. I won't lie. I won't lie. Atletico look exciting. I think Napoli is still a bit. I think if he goes to Atletico, those guys they look real exciting, man. They look real exciting, without crazy dude called Diego Costa. So people in my Twitter, they said that they wanted me to address this dude. Jurgen. I like Jurgen, man. I like Jurgen. Ever since he used to manage Dortmund, again, one of my favorite football sides of all time. I've always been a fan of his. That Dortmund side, as I said again, if that Dortmund side remained intact, they would have won at least 2 or 3 Champions Leagues. That was an insane, amazing team. Man, played probably some of the best football I've seen in a long while. For me, it's between Klopp's Dortmund side and Rijkaard's Holland side as 2 of the best teams that I've watched based on their strategy and playing style. And obviously, the Inter Milan 2010 side. Liverpool have a self-imposed transfer ban. Shout out to your boy Ritz on Twitter who said this to me. What's going on? You came second, 97 points. It was cool. Everything was great. But now you can't buy anybody. If you want to win the Premier League and you want to defend your Champions League title, you must buy players. Not a player, players. You must spend. So is this something to do with FSG? Is it with the owners? Or is Klopp saying, nah, I don't want to spend? I hope and pray that this isn't Klopp saying that, nah, we're cool, man. We've got 2 African icons, man. It's all right. Hopefully not. But he's going to be very careful. Because I think if Liverpool go into next season and they haven't made a major signing, I don't know how you win a Premier League. Man City are the defending Premier League champions and they bought Rodri. And maybe they'll buy someone else. And we already know how deep their squad is. City have one of the deepest squads in the world. And they still went out and they made a signature. So the transfer window is drawing to a close. And remember, whenever you want to sign big players, this thing, it takes weeks. Maybe even up to a month. You can't just sign a big player in the space of a week or like a few days. No, that's not how it happens. Negotiations take a long time. So if we're not hearing any headway of Liverpool trying to buy someone, bro, heads up. What if Mane gets injured? What if Salah gets injured? Then what? Naby Keita, I don't think I'm sold on him. Shakira, aka Shaqiri, I don't think I'm sold on him. So, bro, man, I mean, it's It's worrying. It's worrying, man. It's worrying because I mean, as I always said, for Liverpool, you need cover. You need cover for Alexander Arnold and for Robertson, and you need that number 10. Don't get Coutinho. Coutinho's trash. That move shouldn't even be entertained. Okay, that move should not be entertained at all. Coutinho is trash. Ash, So yeah, I mean, like for me, like I mean, it's based on where things are. I don't see Liverpool making a major signing from now until because remember as well, Liverpool also have to play the Club World Cup. So you've got the Club World Cup, no winter break. You know how deep City's squad are. I don't see the arguments for this team doing enough to go ahead and win the Premier League. For a league campaign, you need bodies. You need a team. You need people that you can rely upon. And bro, it's not good, man. It's not good. Let me hit the super chat, man. Your boy Harry Truman, man, with the £2 super chat. Harry Truman, thank you very much for supporting the Football Hot Show, man. Remember, guys, your super chats are what help support your boy and support the Football Hot venture. So Harry Truman says, pure arrogance, Klopp, to think he can challenge City. You see, Harry, like, this is what I've said, and I think people, whether you want to agree or not, I could care less. As long as Pep Guardiola is in the Premier League, he will win the league every single season. That's why I told you, I'm not judging Pep on whether he wins the Premier League or not. It's on luck. As soon as he won it that first time, that's it. He'll win it every single season as long as he's in the league. But for me, for Pep, it's no, you've got to win the Champions League. If you don't win the Champions League, Pep, you failed. 100%. I don't care what anyone says. I don't give a damn how many trophies win for Man City. If you do not deliver a Champions League to Man City, your tenure at City was a complete and utter abject failure. Okay, how many documentaries you bring out, it doesn't matter. So, but I think no. I mean, Klopp has to be realistic. Because look, okay, you want to win in the Premier League. That is the focus. Yeah, you want to try and defend the Champions League, but the City of Liverpool and the fans want you to win the Premier League. It's a tough season, and you're going to have even more games because you're going to play the Club World Cup. You need to buy cover. It's a fact. You must buy cover. You must buy cover. You must buy midfielders, and that's just something that you have to do. That's just something you have to do. That's just something you're going to ride with. So let's put a touch here from Taku NN, who says, best midfielders under 24. I've got to roll with your boy. I mean, how old is Leroy Sané? I've got to roll with the Oos. Obviously, I've got to roll with the Oos. But does the Oos count as a midfielder or not? Because, I mean, do inside forwards count as midfielders or not? I don't really know. I'm not sure how old Brandt is, but I think Brandt might be getting on to 23 or 24. Oh, yeah. De Jong, for sure. De Jong is up there. De Jong is up there. De Jong is up there. I think Frankie De Jong is up there. So yeah, see, that's it. See, those guys are wingers though. Those guys are wingers. There was this dude, man. I'm trying to think. There was this dude. How old is Danny Ceballos? Because I'd put him in there. If he's under 24, I'd put him in there. Kai Havertz, yep. I think he can ride as well. I think Kai Havertz can ride as well. You see, the thing with Ruben Neves is, are you sure Ruben Neves is as old as it says he is? Because Danny Ceballos won the under 21 Euro Championships with Spain. I'd definitely put him in there. So I'd put him in there. I'd put Ruben Neves in there. I'll put Frankie De Jong in there. So I think those three for sure are in there. Goretzka, nah. But nah. I mean, I wouldn't put him. He's okay. Ndombele, I haven't seen enough of him. So Harry Truman again with the super chat. I think Spurs challenge City and Liverpool top 4. You see, Harry, let me be real with you. If Tottenham bought Dybala, Son, Moura, and Harry Kane, that is a serious frontline firepower. But despite that, I think Ndombele being in there, and people have told me that Lamela is looking good. So I just see, for me, I think like the signing of Ndombele, I think it has lifted the spirits of Tottenham. I told you, I have been insulting Daniel Levy for many years. And the reason why I've insulted Levy has been justified. I said, bro, you have a manager who has been overachieving with little funds, hardly anything. And you don't give him any money to spend. So the fact that they were even thinking of getting Dybala, and now they have an Ndombele in there to increase their midfield, I think that's great. Because I think, because I think too much was put onto Sissoko. Like, I call Sissoko a brick. But I think that he had a fantastic season last season, but I think too much was put upon him. But Ndombele being in there means there's less pressure on Sissoko. There's less pressure on Sissoko having to now do the defending, the middle work, and the attack. So right now, what you now have is, in that final third, Ndombele can now be the one that really is the guy that actually attacks in that final third. So, yeah, no. I mean, like Tottenham, bro, if they can keep Harry Kane fit throughout the season, they don't get any major injuries. For me, Tottenham are most likely to be the guys who close that gap between themselves and Liverpool and things. So I think that the key thing is, if Ndombele makes a great impact in the Premier League and he fits in quickly, bro, Tottenham could be saying something. So your boy Martin Rosario with the $5 super chat. Thank you very much, man, Mr. Martin Rosario with the super chat, bro. So he says, seeing Mane get bodied by hardcore was hysterical. Laugh my ass off. Like, bro, Man City are a Premier League merchants club, bro. Relax, you have no Champions Leagues. So, let me just. So Man City, man. All right. I think City have to accept this fact, Martin, is that they are your Premier League merchants. Aguero is a Premier League merchant. You are. I'm sorry. Like, you can't call yourself a tier 1 striker if... Has Aguero ever even seen a Champions League semi? Has he? Has he seen a Champions League semi? No. So, I think, like, for Man City, bro, like, City, you can't call Man City a big club. You can't call Man City a big club if you have zero European pedigree. You can't. And the reason why they brought Pep Guardiola was to give them that European pedigree. Because, guys, we have to fully be very critical with how we view Pep. I know that it's not fashionable to insult Pep. Bro, weren't you supposed to win the Champions League with Bayern? Did you remember you had peak Lewandowski, you had peak Lam, you had peak Ribery, peak Robin, and you couldn't even give me a Champions League final. You couldn't even give me a Champions League final appearance. Man City, you have more money to spend than anybody, and you still can't give me a Champions League final appearance. That's crazy. Super chat here from Young One, who says, Juve are my favorites in the Champions League. They really have it all. Height, strength, skill, speed, and a manager to gel it all together. Young One, that may be true, but let's break it down. Sarri is a quality manager. He's coming. He'll be a new manager. How well will Juve learn his system? How likely is it that they'll be able to learn his system quickly and be able to utilize it and be successful in Europe? If they get Lukaku, will Lukaku be proficient and prolific enough in Europe to lead them to a Champions League? Do you trust Lukaku to score a critical goal in a semi or a final? Or does everything have to rest on Cristiano's shoulders? How good will Aaron Ramsey be? How good will Rabiot be? So I fully agree that Juventus, I think you've got to put them amongst the Champions League favourites. And I think Cristiano has even come out and he has said that I want the CL. I want the CL. So it's a way. So Messi has 4. And Cristiano has 5, I believe. So Cristiano has 1 at Man United, 4 with Real Madrid because he did the 3 in the row and the 2014. So he's got 5, and Messi has 4. Guys, let's be real. Guys, should we be technical? Messi technically has 3. Technically, Messi has 3 because how much did he play during that 2006 run? You know, how much did he play in that 2006 run? Like, technically he has 4, but maybe you see he probably has 3. Same thing as how people say that Pele technically has 3 World Cups, but really he's got 2 because he got injured like very earlier on in the 1962 one. So, but if we want to talk about techniques, boom, 4 and 5. But like, look, man, if Cristiano drops 6 Champions Leagues, man, bro, I mean, that's a stat. If this dude wins a Champions League with 3 different teams, because for me, like, it's gonna be tough. Like, there are gonna be some heavy hitters. I thought Real Madrid would be a heavy hitter. I don't think that there will be. If Bayern get Leroy Sané, I think they could be coming. I think Bayern could be coming. If that's oh, by the way, Neymar has been cleared of rape. Sorry to shock people. So yeah, I'm just newsflash. He's been cleared of rape. So Neymar is not a rapist. So if that clown, that's party goer, that's that dude, Neymar, can stay fit for a whole season, oh, bro, maybe we talk about PSG. And guys, I'm waiting for my narrative. If Mbappe can win that Champions League, bro, I'm sorry. Like, I know it probably won't happen, but if Mbappe wins the Champions League, he has surpassed Cristiano and Messi. Sorry, like, then therefore there's no argument. That's why my mouth is sealed. If Mbappe wins the Champions League and he wins it as a 22-year-old, he has surpassed Cristiano and Messi. You guys can't say anything then. You can't say anything. He would have easily surpassed them. You know, then Cristiano and Messi pretty much not have to bow to him. They'd have to. And for Mbappe to surpass those 2 guys and he's not even reached 24 or 25, that's crazy. Your boy Martin Rosario says, Laessi has 3 HH. He didn't do ish in 06. Look, I don't want to use the word Laessi, you know, but like, okay, I need to go to Wikipedia and everything, but how many games did Messi play in that 2006 run? I don't know. And guys, let's be real, man. Let's be real. If I'm hearing that Umtiti might be on his way out now, it's only a rumor. I think Barcelona would be psycho, and I don't believe that Barcelona are going to sell Umtiti. But are you telling me that if Barcelona just buy Griezmann, that's enough for them to win the Champions League? So are Barcelona saying that, okay, we're not going to do the same thing we did last season, i.e., let's hope that Messi can carry us by himself individually? You know, like, that is pretty intense. You know, that is pretty intense. Messi cannot individually carry this Barcelona team. He's like, what he did last season was just insane. It was simply insane. I keep saying this thing, if Barcelona won the Champions League last season, I would go out and say that is the best club season of any player in history, 100%. 1000%. If Messi had led Barcelona to that Champions League and they won the league, even if they didn't win the Copa del Rey, they won the league and they won the Champions League and Messi balled all the way through, it would have been the single greatest performance by an individual ever in history. But I think what it goes to show to you that Messi can do incredible things, and he has done godly things that only an alien would do. But bro, there's only so much one man can do. Other guys have to pull their weight. Other guys in Barcelona have to pull their weight. Like, look, Frank de Jong, that's a good signing. Frank de Jong is a good signing for Barcelona. The Carnival is finished. He's done. It's over. He's no longer the 2014 dude. Barcelona need a replacement for the Cannibal Suarez. He's finished. Put him in a home, give him human flesh, let him feast on human flesh. PK is a brick. Okay? I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. These are just facts. Gerard Piqué is a brick. He needs to be replaced. The only reason why he's still staying there is because of some Catalan sentiments because he's from Barcelona or something. So, but he's finished. Dude is finished. Dude is done. He's done. So, if Barcelona are not going to replace Piqué or the Cannibal, they are not winning the Champions League. They're not beating Liverpool. They're not beating Juventus. They're not beating Man City. They're not. You know? And I think that is why I think Messi, because I really believe that story that was being told, that Messi says that, you know what, I'm not signing a new contract if you don't buy Neymar. They need Neymar. They need Neymar. That team that you're seeing there, because let me be real with you. Sergio Busquets is getting old. Okay? I get it. Frankly, Busquets is getting old. I told you, Piqué is a brick. Cannibal's a brick. With each given year, we saw it with Xavi, we saw it with Iniesta. Slow, gradual decline. Slow, gradual decline. Atletico have a good chance of winning this league, man. If they can just give Diego Costa his meds. If they just give Diego Costa his meds, his medication, Atletico have a good chance of winning it. But I think with regards to the Premier League, because I think someone actually wanted me to talk about where I view the whole top four thing and everything in the Premier League. Guys, I'm keeping my eye on Liverpool. I'm keeping my eye on Liverpool right now. Now, I'm not saying that the same thing is going to happen that happened with Dortmund. And now Dortmund sort of like declined but before Klopp left. I think City are going to rip it. I think City are still going to be in that top gear, fully. I think it's wrong for us to assume that Liverpool have second locked. I think it's wrong for us to assume that Liverpool and Man City are just going to be separate again like last season. I don't think Liverpool are going to, based on Liverpool not really buying anyone tops, be very wary. Watch out for Tottenham. Watch out for Tottenham, because I think they should probably need a few more signings, but Ndombele coming in there and alleviating the amounts of work that Sissoko has to do, I think that's going to be beneficial for the entire team. I think that will raise the level of their entire team. And with regards to the Champions League favourites, who knows? Lampard could work some magic. Not a lot is expected. Okay, in this post-Hazard era, everyone is sad. I don't know how the Premier League is going to still have a same rating without Hazard. I don't know. Like, the ratings is going to drop. Like, Hazard leaving the Premier League is going to drop. It's going to make the Premier League ratings drop by at least 5 or 6%. Because the Premier League lost like one of the best players, one of the best players in the Premier League of all time. Of all time. So, how Chelsea survive in this post-Hazard era is going to be tough. It's going to be really, really, really tough. It's going to be really, really, really hard, man. But if I'm going for the top four, I'm not sold on Liverpool holding second. I'm still saying City are going to win it. And I think it's going to be a scramble for second between Liverpool, Tottenham, Chelsea. Arsenal look tricky to me, and United and Arsenal are guys that I'm still not sold on them. I think Solskjaer gets sacked by Christmas, and Arsenal maybe might squeeze into fourth. Perhaps, maybe, but I don't know. But on also Wolves and Everton, man, you got to watch for them. I think Wolves and Everton are just going to make things very, very exciting. They're going to just make things very, very exciting around them, man. But guys, all of you guys laughing, man. When Chelsea end up in the Champions League semi, what are you going to say? Then what? Then what? So when Chelsea are playing a Champions League semi-final, then what you going to say? Because I think it's going to happen. I think a vision has been forming. A vision has been forming within me where I think that Champions League semi, I think we're going to ride. I think the boys are going to ride. I think the boys are going to ride in that CL semi, man. You know, so yeah, man. What was it? So very quickly, who here is gonna buy Disney Plus? Just putting that out there. Who here is gonna buy Disney Plus? I'm looking at all of these things, and also very briefly, Falcon doesn't deserve that shield. Okay, I'm just putting out there. Falcon doesn't deserve that Captain America shield. He does not, and I will never, ever, ever recognize him as that whole thing, man. But so yeah, Disney Plus is pretty much like their answer to Netflix. You know, so it has all of the Disney shows and all of this stuff in there, man. So it's yeah, no, look, I told you, like, the amount of streaming services that are around here is crazy. I actually heard that Amazon are gonna buy Premier League rights. So Amazon Prime are trying to buy the rights to Premier League matches. So I don't know whether it's, I think it's this coming season. It's either this coming season or next season. Falcon is a garbage character. He is flipping garbage. Falcon is garbage. War Machine is garbage. And there's an argument to be said that Black Panther is garbage, okay? The only black characters that I ride with are Spawn and Blade. And that's it. Spawn and Blade are the only guys that I ride with, man. And that's it, bro. Your young one with the super chat, what up, bro? What up, bro? He says that Death Note is the GOAT of one season anime. One Punch messed after season 1. Bro, no, Death Note was pretty good, bro. One Punch Man, bro. One Punch is, bro. So before we round off this lovely thing, man, remember, guys, your boy, think about becoming a Patreon. So remember, in this whole Patreon thing, I have revamped my whole Patreon thing where you can pledge an amount each month to support me and get access to exclusive videos. Now, on the new Patreon page, what you're going to have is not only football content, I now have anime content, I now have rap content, and I also have movie content as well. So there's more content as well. So there's the entertainment content and football content on the Patreon. So you pledge an amount each month and you can gain access to this exclusive content and also help support your boy and support the venture. Remember to be a patron and look through the videos. Click the link below in the description box. Where the hell is my thing? And remember, guys, also as well, join up on the Half Up Sort. On the Half Up Sort, that's my other YouTube entertainment channel. And after I'm done with One Punch Man, I will obviously, I'll definitely do perhaps like a live YouTube page, live watch where we can pretty much discuss One Punch Man because, bro, that thing tight. It's tight, man. It's tight. So, guys, it is what it is. We're done here. I'll perhaps see you guys tomorrow again for another live shakedown. October 4th. October 4th. Please, please, please pull through. That's what I want. All I want is just one film just to deliver. Can't I just have one film that just delivers? That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want that film to deliver on October 4th. So October 4th, hopefully I'll be there. Midnight showing. Get my nice seats. And I just hope and pray that it delivers on a fantastic film. A fantastic flipping film, man. On October 4th, man. Guys, it's been swell. It's been real. It's been good. Stay black. Stay real. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. Peace out. And take your videos. Peace.